With me now is California Democratic Senator Alex Padilla, one of the senators who signed that letter. Senator, it's always a pleasure to see you. Before I ask you anything, you tweeted just a little while ago that you've tested positive for COVID, even though you're fully vaccinated. How are you feeling?
Thanks, José. Finally got me. 2 years of abiding by the rules, wearing masks, hand sanitizer, et cetera. I guess it just goes to show just how contagious the Omicron variant has been. We've seen the numbers over the last couple of months. And so good news is I'm feeling great, fully vaccinated and boosted. And let this serve as a reminder for those who haven't finished their vaccines or gotten boosted yet, but they're eligible to do so. Asymptomatic, working from home, and hope to get through this as quickly as possible.
Well, that's good news, Senator. Thanks. Before you signed the letter we were talking about, the TPS issue, you tweeted late last week that you were working on this issue with your California colleague, Congresswoman Zoe Lofgren. Have you had any conversations about this with the president or other administration officials?
Not the president directly, but certainly White House officials are aware of our suggestion. We're told it's under consideration. But I think as we see the developments in Ukraine play out and evolve on a daily basis, it just speaks to the urgency with which we're pushing the administration to act. If ever there was an exhibit A for the need for a program like TPS, it would be this. A lot of Ukrainians in the United States, Northern California, my home state, is home to one of the largest Ukrainian communities in the world. A lot of people may be here on visas. And if those visas are expiring in the next month or two, it's probably not going to be safe for them to go home quite yet. So we need to get ahead of the situation and understand the dynamics and take action.
It seems like it's not that difficult for the administration to carry out a TPS for anybody, but for Ukrainians specifically right now. You and your colleagues received a classified briefing last night on the situation in Ukraine. I know you can't talk about classified information, but what are your big takeaways from that briefing?
Look, I'm glad you asked, because I know as we're all following the news publicly, there's a lot to not feel great about, right? Violence, military action is never something great to see. But if there are some silver linings that make us feel better for the midterm and the long term, it's a recognition of at least this. It's not the United States helping the Ukraine by ourselves. President Biden has done a heck of a job in rallying not just other NATO members, but other allies around the world in support of Ukraine and against the unprovoked Russian aggression that we are witnessing. To think that Germany would relatively quickly say, fine, we're not going to pursue the Nord Stream 2 pipeline under the current circumstances, and to commit to significantly contributing to the cause through money, through equipment for Ukrainians that are resisting. That's huge. To think that not just Sweden and Switzerland, who has long prided itself in its neutrality, is finally picking a side, and in this case, obviously the side of the good. That's huge, and that would not have been possible without the diplomacy, without the relationship building, and frankly, restoration that President Biden has done. And it has boded well for the people of Ukraine in the short term, and it's going to be critical as we see the economic sanctions take deeper and deeper effect on the Russian economy.
Senator, President Biden will deliver his first State of the Union address tonight. What do you want to hear from him tonight?
Look, I think what the whole world will hear is leadership. Leadership. What a difference a president makes, both domestically. I know there's a lot that's on our minds in terms of what's happening around the world, particularly Russia, Ukraine. His leadership has made a tremendous difference in how the people of Ukraine are able to resist and respond to the situation. But even domestically, we know that issues and concerns of the economy, for example, have been in the news for quite a while now. But to hear the facts that unemployment has been cut in half since the worst part of the economic impact of the pandemic, the benefit of the child tax credit that was in the American Rescue Plan that cut child poverty in half. Wages are up, unemployment is down. The economy, the nuts and bolts of the economy are as strong. There's a lot to feel good about and better about as the year goes forward, as we'll begin to see more and more of the benefits of the bipartisan infrastructure law that he signed late last year. So Our country is not without challenges. It's not without concerns, but we have a strong foundation, and it's our resiliency and our strength that will get us through.
Senator Alex Padilla, thank you for being with us this morning.
Thank you. Continue to stay safe.